How's it going today? We're going to talk about commercial affidavit process today because I've been hearing so many sad stories about people losing their children, their homes, being arrested really for nothing. These bogus charges, of course we all know that it's a fraudulent system, and they just don't go by any rules. They just make it up as they go, and they need to be held accountable. If people should be able to get some get back. Now, I don't just say you go out and use this information recklessly. Someone that deserves this, or whoever might have done you wrong, and they grossly overdid their under the color of their law, in their position, whoever it is, banker, police officer, whoever it is, someone's done you wrong. There is a process, and if you go look this up, you'll see what I'm saying. It's called the commercial affidavit process, and it works into a lien. Now, like I said before, not everyone deserves to be liened on just because something happened and you did something wrong. You can't just attack anybody, but people that have been done wrong clearly, and I've seen this in the past with several friends and relatives, and I understand that people don't have to do anything wrong to be attacked. So this is a very powerful instrument or process to do. It's called the CAPS process, commercial affidavit process. But I'm going to read some stuff and see if you're interested in this information, and hopefully you can utilize this process to maybe get what you're due, however that fits your situation. So we'll go ahead and read this. It's almost impossible to remove a commercial lien without approval of the individual claimant who filed the lien. Although a commercial lien can be challenged by a common law court or by the Seventh Amendment jury trial, it can always be challenged. It does not require a court process or a court judgment for its establishment, validity, or execution. Therefore, it appears that the courts may not be able to simply extinguish this lien on their own, on their own discretion, or a motion from the lien debtors without voluntary approval of the person who filed the lien. Very interesting, huh? Traditionally, these liens can only be removed by voluntary decision of the person who filed the lien, by the decision of the constitutional common law jury trial, or by waiting 99 or 100 years. Don't that just give you those little goosebumps you're missing? Since common law has been smoothed in the U.S., all judges are essentially powerless to overcome the lien. What's that? You mean they can't do nothing? Kind of like you when they did it to you, right? And all of them aren't bad, but there are some select few out there that just want to be the little boogers. Well, there's things you can do. This explanation will no doubt be very different from anything you have ever been taught. In fact, licensed attorneys may have the hardest time understanding these things. They have been taught to think only in a certain way. An intelligent lay reader will probably understand the following article without much trouble, because we haven't been trained in the googly glah and all of that. The commercial affidavit process, also called the CAPS process, is one of the most powerful devices available to the common man for righting wrongs and accomplishing justice. You're hearing that, right? The process is not new, as some may believe. At its foundation are the laws of commerce, which spring from the eternal, immutable laws of God. So you're backed by what God says in this process that you do, if you understand this before you do anything. It says, and those laws have been in force since the beginning of human existence. provoke the use of commercial affidavit process against you, and you'll provoke the wrath of all that is just and right today. Those who are availing themselves of the commercial system are equipping themselves with a very, very powerful equalizer. Make no mistake, the CAPS process is a very lethal weapon in the war against injustice. You guys all have different injustices that's been done to you. It is capable of righting wrongs while eliminating the cost factor that deprives thousands of people from getting justice. The expression equal under the law again has a real meaning thanks to the CAP process. When the CAPS methodology is properly locked and sights on the wrongdoer, success is as good as in the bag. The process is powerful and dangerous to those who are in the line of fire. There is no escape, either acquiescence and justice or suffer awful consequences. And we're not talking about any violence here, so don't misunderstand anything that I've said. This is a proper legal commercial process, and the problems that people get into is they just file this and file that, and they found this silver bullet from this guru, and they found that, and they found that, and they just do all these crazy, it's radical type stuff. And I never promote or suggest anyone does anything like that. There is a proper process called the commercial affidavit process, the CAPS process, that you need to look into. Now, I have information like that and and it has sample documents and all that. Just send me a donation, a $100 donation. If you want me to interact with you and give you my opinions and walk you through things, please send $200 for the process. And send me a note that says what you're actually doing. The commercial affidavit process with assistance. So I understand what's going on. If you send me PayPal and you don't give me explanation, or you don't send me an email or a text saying I just sent you that donation, I don't understand who you are. So please understand that check, money order, or cash would be sufficient for the donation. And my address is Harry Baldwin, care of 435 West Railroad Street, Galion, Ohio 44833, near 44833. Looks just like this. If you can see that, that's about what I have for you today. That's all the excitement I can stand. We'll talk to you soon. Hope to hear from you soon. We'll get this going, help you out. Thank you.